Can you talk about the lighting?
Yeah, so with the lighting of this tank, I switched over. I had metal halide and T5 lighting above the tank before. So now, as you can see, I've got the Ecotech Radions up here, the Pros. So with the Ecotech Radions, they've been up here about 6 months now. I love the light they produce. It's pretty good. I did a little bit of overkill on the amount and the array of these lights. But I did that in order to create lighting where it wasn't just hitting the coral from maybe one side of the coral or just getting really spotlighted effect. So this kind of gives coral a chance to grow with light coming at all sides of it. Now with metal halides have good spectrum, they have really good spread. With these lights, I feel like with maybe with the new technology that's out, they've caught up or something, but it's been doing really well. I've noticed really good growth in the coral in our tanks here, and I love the kind of light that produces. I can get anything from yellow lighting to very blue lighting, and I can even have that change throughout the day. So it starts off as more yellow sunlight, and then goes into a nice blue lighting as the night goes on. So right now this is the equivalent of it says about a 14K. It looks a little bit more blue to me, but I definitely like the amount of lights that we're using, and even the height. So we have the height up at about 18 to 20 inches, which is more than the suggestion from the manufacturer. But I did that so I can get better spread on the coral, where if you have it too close, you get two things. The par might be too strong, and these things do have very good par. Speaking of the par, with the par meter we got about 600 right beneath the surface, even with the lights being this high. About 450 par, where most of the SPS start, and 300 somewhere a little bit below the middle, and at the bottom about 250 to 200, which is overkill for some kinds of LPS and softies, but they handle it, and it gives me the opportunity to put SPS coral where I please. Now, they've been, like I said, up and running for 6 months. We've got good coral growth. Now, the other thing that's been beneficial is I like how my light bill looks now. So my lighting bill has come down substantially. Some of that is from the cost of the lights themselves being cheaper to run per watt, but also the other part of that is the fact that my chiller is not going on as often. So throughout the winter, I didn't have my chiller go on once, as to where when I had the metal halides and the T5s, I had chillers going on at least when the lights went on. So the lighting bill came down. The lights seem to be doing very well. I have them hooked up to a lift here, where with the press of a button I can get it to go higher or lower. I like this height. It actually gives me the ability to work on the tank without even moving them. So the lights have been pretty good so far.